the center of IoT is about how you get that insight into the analytics in the cloud. The fact that we have the capability to measure and interpret really positions us perfectly.
What's clear today is that this IoT trend is legitimately a macro trend that is absolutely disrupting our industry.
If you look at the technologies we have in terms of either the sensors we have, the data processing we have, the connectivities, it plays completely to ADI strengths in this area.
ADI defines IoT about how you sense, measure, and interpret the signals we have in everyday applications and then transfer them to the cloud for analysis. We've been doing this for 50 years. Our capability in terms of measurement and interpretation is the best in the world. And as we apply them to industrial and healthcare businesses, we are seeing how we can transform those businesses into higher value. We have a very specific strategy in IoT. We focus on the areas that we have the best insight in terms of the application and the domain. Principally, that's industrial, healthcare, and as it evolves into automotive. You look at smart energy, we're very strong. Smart machine, you'll see later we've instrumented our fab. We've got smart city, smart agriculture, and smart health. Healthcare disease management is a significant change coming up in terms of the healthcare industry. And with our vital signs monitoring capability, we're really making great strides in the healthcare space. So we will continue to really generate a lot of value in those applications, they're the highest value applications, and we would see our future in those spaces really being transformative.
Across this IoT space, we want to focus on those end applications where an important decision needs to be made and where that decision is going to be based on a trusted sensor, signal processing that's delivering valuable data that you know you can trust. So when you aggregate it up to the cloud, you know whoever the customer is, whether it's a city or a manufacturing plant, they know that the data is legitimate and that when they do the analytics on it, they can make decisions and act. In a lot of these cases, we can leverage common platforms and then fine-tune them for these end applications. And not only is there leverage in industrial, but there's leverage across market segments in healthcare. So our ultra-low power platforms, from sensors to processors to transceivers, we have common ultra-low power platforms that have real high value in healthcare and they have high value in industrial. So that leverage is critical as we pursue some of these emerging market opportunities.
Our technology is making the difference. We're the ones that can generate the context, we're the ones that can generate the insight. So that shows that ADI is at the center of this transformation. It's a very exciting time for the company. It's where our silicon value is now stretching into this new level of system insight that really makes the difference in all of these industries.
Machine health. This is an initiative that we've been working at for a while. And between myself and Dennis Doyle, who leads the Limerick Fab, about a year ago, we co-sponsored a program where we took our machine health platform, which includes our vibration inertial sensors, our transceiver radios, our protocol stacks, and we've been engaging customers. And what we realized is we had the best customer we could ask for inside of ADI with our Limerick Fab.
A wafer fabrication facility like we have here or in Wilmington, they're very complex operations. They've got over 300 pieces of equipment, 30, 40 different vendors, different types of tools. So what you're really trying to do with this IoT space from an industrial point of view is trying to mash all those together to get more predictability in terms of the equipment maintenance and get more uptime.
It's a project aimed at using sensors and sensor data to add more predictability to an older plant.
It takes streams of data from all the tools in fab, from wired and wireless sensors located in the clean room, in the sub-fab and in the mezzanine areas. And it also takes data from the facility systems like the pumps in the sub-fab and chemical distribution systems. It initially started out as part of our tool health project and then was extended and enhanced to take feeds from all the other sources. That data goes into a reporting database and we're building a data analytics platform on top of that reporting database to extract the data and analyze it and make it very simple for people to use. And then finally we are developing graphical front end for users so that they can very easily see where issues are occurring.
The manufacturing dashboard that we're beta designing at the moment, it's internal. Where we'd like to go with this is kind of having app-based stuff. where you could be at home and you could get a notification to say, hold on a while, there's something seriously wrong with your plant here, that you don't necessarily have to be, within the walls of Limerick.
We've email alerting, we've got pager alerting, so basically it's a system that works in the background. It's like a set of human eyes, ears, vibration sensing.
We're building the complete ecosystem from the sensor to the cloud solution. The initiative helps us to trial products and technology that allows us to understand the customer requirements in this emerging market, so we can trial our vibration sensors, our wireless technology, our wired connectivity, all which form part of the ecosystem in a machine health monitoring solution.
We have learned a lot along the way what the end customer is looking for. You're looking for a solution, not just a small portion of a solution. While the business units are very supportive of this and are learning a lot, at the same time, we have a real problem to solve. And this isn't, from our perspective, is not an experiment. This is actually something that is required to keep our facility running at its maximum efficiency, to service our customers and to service the business units into the future.
Machine health is about monitoring relatively expensive pieces of equipment, and the real opportunity is in established facilities where you have equipment that's 10 or 15 or 20 years old. So how do you extend the life of that? How do you get early warning sign that a piece of equipment is going to fail? A distributed wireless set of sensor nodes all linked to data analytics is a great way to do that. And we think we can bring that same type of solution to many of our industrial customers. The same kind of condition monitoring can be applied to all kinds of smart city applications as well. Monitoring bridges, monitoring all kinds of city infrastructure.
For many years, we've had strength and success at the silicon level. In order to stretch to value in a full IoT service, we need to build on that silicon level, including algorithms, software, security at the node, and of course that trusted, secure sensor network has got to be able to transfer to the cloud in a very secure way, analytics in the cloud in a secure way. So we're investing a lot in algorithms. Together with our partners, we're investing in software and efficiency of transfer of information that really will make the difference in us being the greatest capability at the node and analytics in the cloud. So this is ADI stretching from silicon right to full solution service for our end application.
One of the highest value propositions we can make is to actually deliver really trusted sensor data and combine it with algorithms that analyze that data. And the two ends pulled together can really deliver substantial value.
This is ADI making transformation happen ahead of what's possible, ahead of what our customers think is possible, and of course ahead of what our competitors can do. We've made a lot of progress in the last 9 months to a year. We've set up all the capability to do an ADI IoT cloud service. We don't do this alone. There are many, many partners involved, analytics partners and also connectivity partners. Our CEO, Vince, has just launched at LiveWorks, the ADI IoT brand, to 2,000 IoT experts. So this is a very exciting time for us because we really are starting to go live with this insight we're bringing to these new future industrial spaces, healthcare spaces, and showing ADI at the center of that transformation.